Would you like to put in our kind of official final guess? I have a guess.
Right.
Do you have a
know
guess?
we know that one of the girls is aware that this is a video game. Right. Like,
How do you know that?
Well, because she makes references
From clues we've found earlier in the. Yeah, no, we
I
did
forget
have
her
that.
name too, which is bad. But no, like so. Yeah, so she makes references that they're all two-dimensional and that we don't have that problem.
So you're saying it's like a Matrix-y video game thing?
Yeah, 100%.
I think they're vampires.
I'm sorry. Go on.
I just think they're vampires.
Like,
well,
traditional
we'll see.
vampires, or
Yeah, classic Draculas.
classic Dracula.
Just like the plot twist is that all of these cute girls in the club are Draculas.
Yeah.
So,
we walk
just out of curiosity, like, why? Why do you think that?
Seem like they want to suck my blood.
Oh, well, that might be true. I guess we'll have to find out.
If there's one thing I know about Draculas.
Welcome back to the GameBoys, where we are playing Doki-Doki Literature Club. Hopefully you are coming back to us after part 1, which has gone up. We are back, ready for the weekend here. We're flexing, we look good, we feel good.
Look good, feel good. Video game good, baby.
So, I assume we all brought literature today, right?
Of course.
Oh yeah, do you want to
Yeah.
start with the books part? Yeah. I've got my book ready. Do we all have our books?
I literally had a book next to me so recently. Where did it go?
Yeah,
Oh,
Fred, you go ahead and start. Fred, you go ahead and start.
I'm so excited because I got, for our spooky season, have the greatest works of Edgar Allan Poe. I just started Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix, and I was like, oh, I had read all these stories before, but I haven't read it in a long time, and now I own it all in hardback again because that's how time works. You lose all the books.
Nah, they're good. I hope you enjoy. I have this book, which is called "What is the Name of This Book?" It's full of a series of logic puzzles from the person who invented the puzzle that was famously in Jim Henson's The Labyrinth, having two guards, one of whom always tells the truth and one of whom always lies.
Yeah, we
This
talked
book is
about
full
this.
of a bunch of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, how many, do you know the number, Jack, off the top of your head? Or it was just a bunch of
How many are in this
that
book?
type of puzzle, right?
Oh, I love that.
There are 265 puzzles in this book, it looks like.
Fred, you gave me about 30 seconds to prepare, and I have chronic adult ADHD,
So
which
many
means
books.
I ended up with 4 books. The first
Wait,
one,
this isn't a real segment. Just pick one.
The first one is Godzilla and Godzilla Rage Again. This is Rides Again. This is the official first English translation of the first 2 Godzilla novels. Any Godzilla fan should check this out. The next one, I don't have my Preacher book one because I think I lent it to mine and Jack's brother. But
Just
I would
talked
say,
about going fast.
I would say read Preacher. That's good. It's a spooky Halloween comic to read. The next one is Zodiac Academy. This is a sexy book about witches who like to kiss each other. It's a good Halloween read for if you want smut. And then the last one is Capital in the 21st Century. This is a book about how money makes money faster than people make money, which is, I think, the scariest thing of all. All right, there you go.
Hi, are you
And that's
enjoying
it. That
this
was
Let's Play?
NIHF Literature Club. Thank you so much for
That
watching.
was the literature club. Now let's get into the video games.
All right, great. Here we go. Reading the line.
I can't believe this. Is this stupid thing not work again?
I swear to God, just press the spacebar.
Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. See, that's what happens when I press the spacebar. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's
That's
no
right. When we
telling...
left off, we were gonna have Yuri come over to work on decorations for the party.
There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait!
I can't wait!
I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house,
like a cool person would do.
I knock on the door before entering
I
it
don't
myself.
wait for permission.
Fred, explain yourself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses.
I'm not a vampire. I'll just walk in.
He's not a
wherever.
vampire. That's what we can say for sure, is he's not a vampire. The
He's
house
the
is
complexion
quiet.
of one.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom, where I finally find her.
Sayori.
Hi, Fred. Oh fuck.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right.
Y'all, she's blushing.
She's straight blushing.
It has been a long time.
Sayori, stay blushing.
Not much has really changed, has it?
Big cow. Sayori's room is messy, as
good
it always has been. Big cow in back. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and big cow and wall decorations that she's always had for many years, plus the big cow.
Oh god, this copy is not helping my Sayori voice. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you. That is something I would do, though, actually.
I love the parts of this game. Sorry, Fred. Just a second. I love the parts of this game that are. This game actually diagnoses Fred's own mental tics.
For a bit, we did it, knowing nothing about the game. I feel like it's worked.
Yeah,
out
it's really
surprisingly.
paid dividends.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today?
I wanted to see a big cow.
Get out of my way! I'm here to see Big Cow. Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Inadvertent Yuri dunk.
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that?
Sayori had already left by the time we decided in the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. What an excellently prepared excuse. Oh, but what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. You know, like normal people would do. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Just gonna aim about it.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Actually, sorry, Jack. You did laugh at that joke. Just want to clarify. When I say we're gonna aim about it, do you know what that means?
You're gonna shoot a bow and arrow about it?
Yeah. Very good.
Shoot a message on a... Yep!
There's more silence between us as I try and figure out if she knows what aiming means. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is suddenly uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me.
Good exclamation point.
I know you too well.
I like to imagine Sayori taking this big cow to school sometime.
So...
Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Fred.
Hmm?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault.
I couldn't agree more, but what do you mean by that?
I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. I didn't make that stupid mistake.
Great move, Fred. Please don't correct her in this. You won't be the bad guy at all.
Go on. Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish.
Defend yourself, Fred.
I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Punish me, World Daddy!
Sayori.
Sorry. Did I do psychic damage?
I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders.
What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. None at all.
None.
So tell me already. ... exclamation mark. Until I know, I won't be able to
A
stop
delayed
thinking
scream.
about it. A delayed exclamation.
Ah. Ah ha ha.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Fred. But... ... You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Being what? What are you even talking about, Sayori?
You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Fred? I guess I have no choice this time.
Hmm?
The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry, what?
Did you know that?
Defend yourself, Fred.
Why do you think I'm late to school every day?
Wait, hold on.
Is this not what you expected, Fred? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed.
Fred, please don't interrupt her while she's trying to explain her feelings.
What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having to spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Yeah.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her?
Why are you depressed, Sayori?
Oh, hey, we've had fun. The protagonist of this game is a piece of shit, and this is one of the shittiest things he does in the entire game.
What are you so sad about? Have you tried just not being sad? What is it that you never told me about this?
Yeah, that's the one.
Say it, Fred.
Get that shit out of here.
Say it, Fred.
God.
Say these words on camera into the internet forever. It says Fred. That's your name. That
It
means
says
you
Fred,
said
this
this.
is your line, Fred. You said this.
Look,
It's in quotes.
Riley and Jack, it almost feels like I'm being betrayed by my close friends here.
Sorry, can we just get a clean one just in case Bruno needs an edit? We'll all quiet down.
I feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend here. That's so mean. That's so mean.
Fred, we need to get a clean
Yeah, it's
one.
rough.
Is the thing. We just need to.
Stop.
No, Riley just wants me to say it because it almost feels like I've been betrayed as a close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you with my vast medical degree, and even if there's only so much that I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Fred, I want your motivation for this line to be, and I just want to make this clear.
Okay.
You're trying to make this girl feel bad about confessing her suicidal ideation.
Well, about
Okay.
waiting to confess.
Hmm.
I would have tried a little bit harder to help you, every day a little better for you, No, I can do that better. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
The Freddie Prinze Jr. on it, baby.
You don't understand at all, Fred.
That's
You
a correct response.
dumb bastard. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Yeah, I mean, this game does a lot about, like, subverting anime tropes, but I do think this whole, like, the build up to her confession, and it's like, oh, what are we talking about? Is pretty good. Because if I
We were
told you, then
making
you would have
jokes
to
about
waste...
the big cow moments ago.
waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. You can also see it, like, when we're doing the poem, she's always into weird words. Like, she was into very sad words as well.
Mm.
I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world would just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Taylor.
And then he left.
But I don't need to understand.
I can just
Whatever.
walk away.
Whatever. It takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No, Fred. There's nothing.
Oof.
Nothing at all.
Good. I'm glad that we were
The
able to
only
be
thing that could have helped us is if everything could have stayed like it always was. But I was selfish. So selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. By telling you I care about you.
by having depression.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I'm not going to keep that up. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. Fred's like, I'm not that hurting. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Art. Ah! Fred.
Jack, say it like you mean it.
Fred.
Sayori.
My name's Jack.
Say it like you mean it.
Sayori. I don't care.
All right.
If you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club.
Fred, I just want to remind you, as your director, you are the male lead of a romantic novel. Just want to, you're the Who's that
Oh,
fella?
no, we
whose
all
face
know
got
Fred's
smacked by the
terrible. We're
goose?
trying to be fast. We can't keep giving him notes.
But Jack, who's the goose man? Fabio. Remember, Fred, you need Fabio
Yeah?
energy.
I'm really happy.
Imagine
Okay,
you hit a
you-
goose on a roller coaster.
Yeah, imagine your nose just got broken by a goose.
Seeing you every day makes it worth it.
Wait, hold on. Your nose just got broke by a
Oh my
goose because
God.
you were on a roller coaster.
I don't.
Just take it and run with it. It's an energy thing.
If I
You're
make
the sort of
friends,
long-haired, beautiful European man who breaks his nose running into a goose on a roller coaster. That's your energy. Go.
For
Just
three
say the
people.
words.
if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus.
Perfect. Keep going.
Please never underestimate how much I care about you.
Your nose hurts so much,
My nose hurts so much. I wouldn't have it any other way.
but you love roller coasters.
I love roller coasters.
Fred. Fred!
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this.
I have
Geese and
thought-
roller coasters, Fred.
Fred.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I
You're
want
not.
for her is to know that I care.
If you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away.
I'll save you.
If there's anything you need me to do,
I would argue this is just a soundtrack thing. Let me try this.
you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
Oh, well, nope. There that goes.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary.
I hear eventually.
I don't understand any of my feelings, Fred.
Yeah.
The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. No new
Sayori
art.
lets me go.
Boo.
As she does so, I let her go as well. Agreed, Jack. No new art, boo.
The festival's tomorrow, so let's,
Get our shit together, alright? Yeah.
it's going to be fun, right? It's going to be fun, right?
Right?
It better be fun.
How would you like it for me to spend it all with you?
Better have some nice times at the carnival, am I right?
Be a shame.
Maybe it would be a bad time for all of us if we didn't have a good time at the
He's
carnival.
a good guy.
Oh, pretty eyes you got there. Sure would be a shame if somebody popped one up.
Your eye?
Blackened it up.
It's what I want. So
Why,
bad.
Ayana?
I promise.
No, maybe this is more like a mashy.
I think that would be nice then.
Hold on. Mashy, we're gonna head over to the carnival.
We're gonna go to the festival, see? Read some poetry.
Yeah, see?
Sayori wipes her eyes. See, man.
Wow, he's even thinking like it.
If I couldn't spend the whole day with her, I would. See, man.
Mobster, man.
All the days, this has to be one where I have other plans.
So I do gotta get going.
Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, I really wouldn't forgive you.
it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun.
Meh, see, to my surprise, Saori shakes her head. See, meh.
It's a commitment. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right?
Well, all right, I'll be getting going.
Gotta head out. Doing like the dad stand up, like, here we go.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to
Game's
fully
on tonight.
understand. But try my hardest. So, you know.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right.
Oh, she seems fine.
I'll look forward to it. Yeah, it's... What a lovely chat. I'm so good at this.
Gotta figure out how to get liquor into Chicago, see, meh.
It's not remotely the line.
Just needed to put a button on it.
Yabos.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yabo, see, meh.
That's a callback for people.
All
who
our
watch
best
episode
bits
1,
come
and that's
together
all
in
we'll say
one
about it.
bit.
Yuri?
Ah. Thank goodness.
You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Did you know that Sayori has depression?
First thing.
Before, like,
Confided in me like 2 minutes ago.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously.
Don't say it like that.
Makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
That part's true.
You have legitimately so many books. Look at this. How many books are in this art?
Yes.
Don't you not
Before you
read?
came over.
Okay, hold on. Bruno, mark this for a social media cut. You're probably going to want to chop out the background music, though, because this might be a second. Jack just commented on how many books are in the background here. And it's true, there are a number of books in the background here. But I just wanted to let the viewer and or listener know that when we were young, Jack, our middle brother and I would refer to Jack by the nickname Numbers, because he would display such behaviors as when we were sitting in the Kennedy Center, which is like the DC Opera House, basically, he would like remark to us, such and such a number of chandeliers were hanging in the you know, main theater room, and wasn't that just so interesting because he had counted them all up. So I just want you all to know that he can't control this impulse. He sees this room and he goes, look at the there's so many books. Jack, do you
73.
do you know? Is it?
Yep. just did it while you were doing that whole story.
Great. Let's continue.
That's very considerate of you to do.
I just remember him looking up at this and bing, 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 bing.
Just like
bing.
staring for a while,
Yep.
coming back. No, you were all
36
wondering.
chandeliers.
42.
Yeah.
That's very considerate of you.
No, it I would be really embarrassed for my. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Fred, this is honestly the most honest to your genuine person character line that has existed in this whole game. Can I get an
100%.
honest to your soul reading on this one, please?
I would be embarrassed for my room. to be a mess.
No laughing or irony.
No,
I want to hear.
that's,
No, I think it was a genuine laugh.
yeah.
Oh, well, I
this
love
is
that even more.
100% true. This is 100% true. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a
Yeah, that
mess
was,
while anyone
that was
here.
acting, Riley. You were
That's-
just so convinced.
I wasn't
Hey,
acting.
I was so
was
convinced.
just-
That's a great point.
This is me just being me and reading a line about a messy room and being
You're
like,
in
that
method as yourself. If this
like
game
slow-
is successful, Fred won't be able to come out of character as Fred by the time we get to the end of it.
You're like slowly angling the camera away from the corner of your room. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
that would be even more embarrassing. No, that's not the point of this.
This is where Fred finds himself in this game.
Wait, don't look in there.
I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
Ooh, yeah.
Ah, I'm sorry.
What?
Is that where you keep your jerk-off magazines? I
Your
wasn't thinking for
dildos?
some reason.
Why were you just going through someone's drawers?
I was just spacing out. She's explaining it right now.
It's fine. It's fine.
I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them.
So do you often lose track of your hands, or should we get started?
Ah. Ah. Yes. We should get started. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements?
Atmospheric enhancements.
You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Aromatherapy, it's pronounced.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you plan on taking it that far.
Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place. Oh, look at Yuri's happy face. We don't see that very often. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity.
Exclusive art!
And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
It's great. It's easy to forget that you're pretty intense. Who says this?
Who says that? Intense?
I guess that's the best way I could have put it.
Can't think of any better ways. Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Now I'm blushing.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious.
But I have yellow undertones instead of pink.
You can relax a little. Let's just relax.
Relax. I'm very good at relaxing. I brought some things for relaxation, actually. I was going to use them during the event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Marijuana. Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few
got
candles
that
and a wooden
dank kush,
cylinder-shaped
yo.
object.
It's a joint. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag.
I
just really like the idea
cylinder.
of this really demure, like, soft-spoken, shy literature girl just being like, let's get lit, yo. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. But now I won't. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wind thing, though?
This is her. Your favorite song. Were you just talking about copyrighted music? It's like one of the most recognized hip-hop songs of all time.
That's the most we're allowed to do under parody.
Okay, fair enough.
What's that wind thing, though?
Oh, this? Oh, this?
Stupid.
Silly.
Stupid joke!
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
I did a little bit in college. It was never really my thing. Not familiar at all.
Never inhaled.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body.
Is this game gonna do another thing where it is talking about weed? Because like this feels like it's talking about weed.
Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Like I don't know if you guys have ever talked to
That
someone who
dank
really likes
kush.
weed, but like,
Sorry,
you about to tell me it's all
sorry,
natural?
sorry.
or-
Listen. I know this isn't behind the paywall, so I'll try and be loose about the thing I'm about to say, but Fred, you don't know if we've ever talked to someone who really likes weed? Sorry, let me just go ahead and cut to the joke I was setting up.
We had to get his. We're definitely past the amount we're allowed to use now.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful.
Wonderful.
What kind of mood is one for?
These aren't your lines.
Sorry, I get so excited.
What kind of mood is that one for?
I should have let you keep going. See if you take this one. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? A little dank.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Little dank.
I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable.
Normal human sentence.
But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything.
Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon.
What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
I have it over.
Napkins,
We won't be-
tissues.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah?
Word?
What will those
Damn!
be?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang on the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. It may attract some people to peek inside.
What a doorway curtain, though.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Riley, do you have a question?
You like beads?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
with
ribbons.
paper?
Yeah, she's ribbons with the words on them.
Just wanted to make sure I had the
Is
right
that
picture
so?
in my head.
Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Cheeky side-eye.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't think we've gotten a Yuri laugh yet. I forgot that's it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Fred. You can write you can write with it. You can write any characters you want. I mean words.
Batman, Fred Flintstone,
I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Woody Woodpecker.
Fred Flintstone was the
All
second
right.
character you thought of?
The second one I wanted to write.
The second one that Fred would have written is the thing.
Lurch.
Oh, he's in character.
Yeah.
Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unveils a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then She reaches to her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
A pocket of knives!
Huh?
Pocket of knives! Swing!
Good
Eh?
ass, Fred.
The knife is
It was
strangely beautiful. The silver handle had an intricate pattern of waves etched into it, and the blade itself is gently tinted blue.
That's no ordinary pocket knife.
This is an ordinary pocket knife.
Looks really fancy.
Fred, I heard you laugh and I appreciate it.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
What is it?
you're going to think it's
You're
weird.
gonna think my knife's weird.
That's not something I would think is weird, though. Yeah, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge.
We've all been in this position before, right? Where a boy's gonna judge our pocket knives.
Each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
I'm weirded out. Apologize. I know we made a promise.
They're just so pretty.
Yep.
I can't help it.
Staying firm in my commitment to weird.
I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe?
That
I'm
did it
sorry,
for me.
Yuri.
That did it
Yep,
for me.
there we go. That's 2 X's on America's Got Talent.
Craftsmanship. I'm
Oh.
okay with. I didn't like that. I didn't like that last part. I'm alone with this person. Is the thing.
What-
That's the
What am I
problem.
saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
It's too late for that, babe.
It's Riley dressed as Simon Cowell.
You're laughing at me.
Ooh.
You're laughing at me.
You're
No,
laughing at me.
no.
You're laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
Why are you laughing at me?
Nope.
It's just
No more
funny
of that.
how nervous you get.
No.
It's a
Genuinely terrible. Stop. It's a bad audio experience.
you know, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Like it's a, but I think it kind of suits you, actually.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. Can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
Riley is hard out on Yuri.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. It's a dagger, its handle pointed towards my hands. I take it and I turn it around in my hands. I take no responsibility. for
No,
this.
you fool!
All on you, Fred.
Ah!
It feels heavy and extremely solid.
How did this
Where
happen?
do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness. Fred, you're making so many bad choices. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Say it, Fred.
Ow.
Fred! It's a fucking knife! Why did you do that?
Agreed, Yuri.
I didn't expect it to be that sharp.
This is a knife.
Barely touched it at all.
This is a knife.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have
That's-
let a dumb bitch like you hold a knife.
Look, hey, actually,
But also, this is also a character I'd be like,
this is the
Yeah, right.
potential. This is the promise of gaslighting.
Uh-huh.
You can convince a woman that if she hands you a knife, it's her fault if you stab yourself in the hand with it.
Yeah, she handed it to you the right way and everything.
Yeah, she handed it to you handle first, and like Luke Skywalker, you steered it straight down the barrel.
And we're like, how sharp is this sharp?
Boink! Ow! And she's like, I'm so sorry. I should have known better. You
there
absolute idiot.
should have been a warning about careful, it's sharp.
Yeah,
I
should have
don't-
had a safety on it or something.
It's my fault. I should have warned you.
It's
Yeah.
sharp.
My knife is... This knife, it's sharp. And also, so will every knife you handle from now until the end of time.
Sorry, Jack. I just wanna get the line clean because the adjective really does it for me.
This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Or any other thin paper-like material. Oh no!
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Vampires!
Oh, no.
Vampires! Vampires! Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
See,
Ah.
now I'm the one holding the silver knife, though.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets.
If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Aha.
Without warning, Yuri puts
No.
my finger in her
Oh,
mouth
no.
and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Was
I-
Riley right on this vampire thing? I'm sorry.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up.
Yuri, are you a vampire?
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
That's incredibly unsanitary. Don't do that.
How could I do something like that?
Maybe she just has a blood kink?
I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right?
Extraordinary
I'm-
leap of logic.
Bruno, I don't know if they can hear you, Bruno, but yes. No, I've got thoughts. I think you're overreacting, but
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon?
alright, you know what?
This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return.
Batting 1,000 on emotional responses, Fred. Fred. Did you really just do that?
Wait, Jack, are we actually like hitting all sorts of accomplishments inadvertently because of our great poems?
No, I just think like, but I mean, I won't say much about how different these things will be, but I do think just Fred's character in this timeline right here is really good with women.
Fred, you need to figure out a Spider-Verse to switch with this guy.
Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. That, yeah.
I mean, he is like 16 or whatever, but it's just fucking... Yeah, lick her finger back. That's good. That'll help.
Like, Riley knew me at 16, it'd be fine.
Dot.
Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong.
I knew that'd be a bad idea.
If Fred neighbor has ever licked your finger, please file your complaints at fred
Yeah,
at
to notice your face.
NIHF.com. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Fred.
We drank blood. We're just
New ringtone! Yuri giggles shyly.
Oh wait,
You're
no,
calling
Yuri giggle.
me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually.
I need
It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to progress on the paper. Jack, how many books was it?
I had 76.
After we finish, Bruno, check that against the original number, see if he said the same thing. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side
But
by
I said
side.
73.
Bing, bing, bing.
It's a prox. I mean, I'm not clear on what all of these
I don't know if either
are.
of them are right or not. I just like the overall.
It was 73.
I mean, him saying might have been 70. Right? No, look that. Hey, Bruno, that's the problem. I wasn't sure if I didn't remember what he said the first time. I just knew that him going, actually, it might have been, was going to be right. I just instinctively responded, that's correct, because I knew that he wasn't going to get it wrong twice in a row.
I remember
Weird thing about living with Jack growing up. We'll get Casey on sometime. We'll do a whole numbers nerd out. It looks better than I expected, and I will be very effective.
I will be a very effective door curtain.
Better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain.
It's great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
Pinterest, yeah.
Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner.
Right, yeah. No. Crafts.
That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Paint tablets? Paint tablets.
Ah, that's right.
Like,
Tablets. The tablets are paint tablets.
one of the
I
items
guess you-
Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint.
Yeah, watercolors. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. That feels like a lot of paint. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water.
Like total? That would make more sense.
Yeah, I'll be right back in a minute.
Yeah, maybe 1 cup per color.
6
Thank you
cups.
very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay.
Not 6
But
cups.
6 cups, though. If you fill the
Oh.
cups too much... Oh, 6 cups. Okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
6 cups of water.
Yes, 6
I got that
mugs
right
of
away.
water.
Did you guys not get that right away?
No, I thought it was 6
I thought it was
cups
like
of
a
water.
measurement. Yeah.
No. it's
Sorry,
just
did you not
water.
hear the whole thing about mine and Jack's brains are going, how many chandeliers are in the opera house? We thought it was 6 cups of water.
For the audience.
She said a
Words mean
measurement.
things.
My mother was an art teacher.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Bruno. Words mean things.
Yeah, they mean cups. They mean cup.
Take Yuri's advice. I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paints that may drip, and then I bring it back into my room.
Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, putting it back over her arm.
Oh, shit. What? Nothing? Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
Hot and
No, not at all.
hot and her.
There's nothing wrong, so
Hot and
let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes the cups upon her. Takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. It's pretty easy to say, Yuri. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Mm-hmm. Neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me.
If you say so.
After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as color guide when we paint.
Kind of reminds me of elementary school.
Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
Ah. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to.
Girls just want to stay in. Oh, girls just want to stay
Yuri
in.
just wants to read
So
books.
Yuri just wants to write poems.
I just like when I can spend time with one other person.
Yuri just likes one-on-one time. We got there eventually.
Even if it's something simple like reading. Doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer.
Oh, Yuri just wants to suck blood. That's all she really wants.
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Just a delicious blood sack next to me that I can snack on.
Is that so?
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Yeah!
Impeccable execution. Do you
Oh my
want a
God.
second take? You don't need one.
sorry.
Do you want... No. Let me be clear. That was great. Just do you want another bite at the apple?
Just in case you want to use the alternate, I'll go for a more traditional one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno, let's go with take 2.
I just got excited.
Sorry?
No, I mean, to be clear, leave them both in and double them. I want to hear each of them twice in a row.
Double them twice.
Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt.
I just made that terrible noise.
I just startled me. That's all. I went karate for a second. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you to get it for me. I should have asked you to get it for me.
You just smelled like garlic.
My fight or flight reacted.
It's not your fault. Oh, your face.
There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
There's droplets of paint on your face.
On your face and neck.
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away.
I rush out to fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Hey!
Here.
Right, because we're doing Yuri's pass.
I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Ah.
Sorry, I know it's not my role, Jack, but could I just do it?
Yeah. You think so? I thought the long line was like a
Oh, you think it's more like a
thing.
Well, maybe it's like.
Well, that's good. We can use that one.
There you go. Leave them all in, I think.
Since we're
Is something-
doing the professional voice work for this.
Yeah, this is, sorry, to be clear, this is the audiobook of the digital novel.
Is something wrong?
Mm.
It's just
It's
you
hot.
sound like a 30-year-old man for a second there. I was
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry.
It's your fault.
I didn't want to use cold water.
Having finished, I start to retract my hands. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Hmm?
Just a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the Japanese oil giving me this dizzy feeling?
You want? Sorry, what oil?
What kind of oil?
Sorry, was it not? Oh, jasmine. I'm so sorry. It's jasmine
The
oil?
Jaminson.
Jamanson? Let me
Just
give
Mama
that
Mia.
one. Let me give that one a genuine another go. Can I?
The history you're probably looking for.
Thank you.
Mama
Meg.
Mia.
Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this?
Oh,
dizzy feeling?
that's what he meant.
Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, I Her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today.
One of the things we haven't commented on is how this is sort of circle gets the square exercise and Jack and I flirting with each other. And I feel like we focus too strongly on Fred's discomfort and not enough on how I have to comment on the subconscious of reacting to Jack being like, oh.
I hear you. I mean, I definitely think it's good that you're not the main voice and I'm the girl.
Agreed.
We're as separated as we can be in this game. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine.
The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hastily retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example.
That should do it.
Like you just filled up a car. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Gross metaphor. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. Very natural looking, like we picked it off the banner vine. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Yes. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning. We can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
It's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Blah, blah, blah.
Transaction complete.
You.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left?
I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Yabo time. Well... ...
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it'd be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry.
Sundown and all that.
That's the purge. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right?
That is the important thing.
Yeah.
So
So
I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen.
I'm glad I'm really picking up on all those cues just perfectly.
You're tuned in, dude. Empath, you are.
Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thanks very much for having me today, and for letting me come over.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to
Nope,
bring.
not me. Sorry. I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Yuri Fidget's now my second place band name behind Shanghai Wendy.
Wait,
I kind of say that without thinking.
about today.
Hmm.
Did you know Sayori has depression?
How
It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forget you don't like going out much.
As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully.
Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say, so.
You're very
Yuri takes a
thoughtful.
step
You're
closer
very
to
thoughtful,
me.
Fred.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
That's not a signal for anything.
Ah! I kind of like that about you. Close-up Yuri can't scare you.
Well, that's why we're such good friends. Well.
How am I
Riley?
supposed to respond to that?
I think I just had a perfectly natural response to that. That's why we're such good friends, pal.
But I don't even get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Huh? No.
Ah. Hi, Fred.
Sayori? Just now, we weren't.
It's okay, Fred. I just stopped by to say hi. Um, well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together for the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her.
Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? The banner looks really good. What are you even talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Oh, that's a sad art. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's eyes.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Fred? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Fred. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? ... Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden in your mind, is making it out to be. Caring about you is the burden in your mind making it happy. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Fred. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori? Question mark?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself.
Yes, you did.
Fred. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori.
that's enough, Sayori.
I don't want you to hurt anymore.
I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own.
Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you?
Yeah, it was cool last time you said it too.
Do you still believe me?
Wordlessly, Sayori nods.
Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now.
Fred, defend yourself.
No notes.
And that's what I'm going to give you.
Look, we're the protagonist of a video game. We get to make these choices. I will remind the group we have a save function.
Okay, that's a great point. Let's go ahead and do that. Just really quickly here. And I actually haven't been really... I mean, I've been saving frequently, but I haven't been executing a particularly judicious sort of... Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to see if I could, like, name them or anything. But...
Oh, no. I'm afraid not.
Okay. Well, so it'll just always
it's not a Sierra situation.
It'll always just be whatever is the furthest one.
This one's pretty recognizable though, because it's the black screen and all.
Yeah, so, Fred, it is ultimately, I think, your choice. But
I mean, I think you two split half of this protagonist's brain and personality. I feel like you two should deliberate. She's in a rough place right now, and you should figure out what.
Listen, I mean,
as you said, hold on. May I finish?
Yes.
I just think, like you said, you guys know what's best for her, so go ahead and execute.
It's a great point.
On that, and I'm gonna get some water.
It's a great point to bring up.
Yeah.
I mean, you start off, Fred, please. Yeah, you'll start off with something more fun. So you go ahead.
Well, I mean, look, she was dropping a lot of hints. You know, she's like clearly looking for something. I think, she's really getting into her feelings. I think she needs a buddy.
I think so too.
Like, she needs a pal, right? Like, that's... Look, I've spoken to several women over my entire life, and I can just say that I have an innate sense of what, reading between the lines there.
You can tell what they need. Yeah,
and
I dig that.
She's looking for a buddy.
I would say that I think that a person who is feeling as sort of emotionally vulnerable as Sayori is, I don't know if that person needs a forever love right now.
Well, I mean, that's
that's
the honest and correct answer. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I feel like that's also where our character is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you disagree?
No, I think I think what you said is probably more emotionally intelligent than anything our character would think of.
No, but I also don't think that our character would sit here and be like, Sayori, I love you. Like, I feel like
No.
I mean, it is a character that you can play differently, but we've talked already about how this game sort of plays with anime tropes. I definitely think the my best friend who I always have to walk to school with is like the default go-to girl.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, we've been we were just doing Yuri's route, but we still have this choice here. So But I like your reasoning. So if you're if you think she maybe doesn't need love in her life, and we're going down Yuri's path anyway,
No, yeah, she's a bus buddy, right? Like we walk to the bus stop. She's our
always
pal.
be my dearest friend.
I think that's the move, Fred, as well.
What you need most is for things to be like they've always been.
She did say that.
Mm-hmm. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now.
My God, is Fred gonna get through a whole clause without saying something terrible?
But give him a minute, give him a minute. But
Damn it!
please trust me that I know what's best. And that will make you happy in the end. And what will make you happy?
Good try, buddy.
Promise I'll help get things back on track the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
I shouldn't laugh at that. I just like that our character's oblivious to that, though, right?
Oh, is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest?
Did I hear a sound effect from the game, or did one of you guys do that?
No, that was Riley, I think. I don't know what
Definitely not
shenanigans
just
he's
me
up to.
ordering tacos in the background.
I should write a poem about this.
I hope I didn't just inadvertently do my Taco Bell order over Sayori's final moments with us.
Sayori, that's a great outlet for.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to get back to the way that it was.
Of course, I'm right.
I'm always right. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Fred. Riley has left the chat. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. Anything at all? So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Whoopsie daisy.
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off.
Sayori.
I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done.
There's nothing more I could have done.
The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
How we feeling? How we feeling about that day, boys?
Well, I don't see how it could have gone any better, to be honest. I think I was, I think it was pretty on it.
I mean, do we want to run it back and do the other one?
You can certainly. We have that power.
Let's get scummy.
You can
Hold on.
pop a save now in case we
Yeah.
decide this is the better path.
Right.
And then yeah, you can go
Indeed.
back if you want to just see what it looks like.
Say it, Fred.
I love you.
Eh?
Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Fred. Art!
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms
Two
around me
arts
tight.
in one day, you lewd fucker? Fred. Did you have art with another girl today? Is this really okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to start a cult.
I hope. Yeah, baby.
It's
used
called
a
a
frame.
harem.
Wait, did you guys hear my one?
No, sorry, what?
I said, yeah, baby. It's okay. I used a frame.
Used to
Nice.
I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer.
never have to let go of me again.
First Fred art, can I just say? First
Fred art.
Glimpse of Fred.
Genuine Fred art.
I love you, Fred. I want to be with you forever.
I want to be with me forever too.
I'm the best. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
I feel
Stop
Sayori's
ordering
grip
more
around
Taco
me
Bell.
weakening a little bit. I'm just getting updates.
What is this?
Sure.
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Fred.
It's okay, Sayori. Because it might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other.
So I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. I was really expecting him to fuck that up.
Hey, Fred.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, This is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. I do.
Are you saying that this makes you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. What Taco Bell updates are you getting that are this important?
I'm just tracking the order.
You just keep looking back like it's gonna get here. Whenever it does, man.
It's close.
You know what's best for me?
Yeah, I know what's best for you. I do.
Just straight up, yeah.
That's my promise.
I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another save here.
So how do we feel? Do we like this one better?
I like the other one. Yeah, I like the other one better, I think.
I think I also like the other one better, Fred.
Then let's load her up. But we'll have this other one if maybe we decide this was the wrong route later on.
So this is the one where Sayori screamed at us and then ran away.
Yes, we said she's a dear friend, and then I wouldn't even say she screamed at you. She seemed to scream at the world. Voices.
Bitches.
Oh god, that's right. Fred! You're the first one here.
What's up, girl?
Hi. Thanks for being early.
Oh my god, I would totally. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here, but
You start doing it. It's like when two people with accents are in a room with each other and they just get dialed up to like 13.
Look, my family lives in California.
Yeah, right. Like when Fred gets drunk and Boston comes out. Monica is placing little. Sorry, should I do it too? Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing.
Look, I have 2 girl voices, and we really went. You need 3 girl voices, so one of them's an accent.
In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
Nice, good job. Way to do your fucking job.
That's also pretty accurate to me.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder.
I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Jesus Christ, too many buttons. And suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Right. Yeah.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Fred. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? I've already forgotten about it. Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do.
But how, though?
I'm the club president, after all.
What does that mean?
But
I stammer, embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right?
I know what's best for her.
Jeez.
That's a fact.
You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh?
Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets?
I feel like I don't, all of a sudden.
They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure.
I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desks.
Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice.
What's this?
I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before.
Pardon? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. It goes on.
Yeah, how many get out of my heads
head.
is that?
I didn't catch. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Ah,
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Fred? What's wrong?
oh, nothing. It seems like I'm the one to blame, but I know that can't be it.
Because I know
Nothing-
what's best.
Nothing about this is weird at all. It's all perfectly fine and normal and good and cool. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that,
I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Ah. Well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, to help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. I am not a
Remember, diction
vampire.
is done with the tip of the tongue and the teeth.
Sayori?
She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe it ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door.
Sayori?
So would this just be where the game loads in if we had just done the other thing? I wonder.
Wake up, dummy.
There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Ah!
Oh,
Okay, fine. Yeah. What? Yeah.
hmm.
Yeah, what? Yeah, fine. Dialogue. Is
Well,
this a
hold on, read it.
Is this a nightmare? It has to be.
Yeah.
This isn't real. There's no way it can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. What the fuck's going on in this game?
It's not gonna let us do the save thing.
No.
I saw that background.
Yep. I suppressed the urge to vomit. We're gonna have to open a fucking window or something. We're gonna have to get a command console going. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? Why? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized screams still echo in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish?
Well, now
this is my fault.
We did make a save where we did change that decision. If you guys wanted
I was just curious how far this would go.
I mean, I'm sure it just keeps going, right? I'm hesitant to think that save is going to work.
Do you want to check it out?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, give it a go.
Bruno's team, keep it going. Let's keep it going. Give her what she wanted out of a relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Go ahead and do it on that line.
I had...
Go to your load. And we'll load that one up.
Yep.
Where we told her we love her.
Hey!
File error.
Look at that.
Characters Sayori.chr is missing or corrupt. The save file's corrupt, so we're gonna restart the game.
Yeah, great.
Oh, yep, okay.
Oh no! We don't even know what it said. Fuck you guys! I can't believe.
Can you hit escape?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. Hold on, let me get my key. Let me
go back to the title screen for me.
Oh, should I quit all the way out? We just main menu.
We'll just go to the main menu.
Yeah.
We can maybe talk about what just happened. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird.
What do you guys do? You clearly mucked up the files a little bit. Did you talk one of the files into unaliving themselves?
What happened? I mean, I don't like.
Well, that is unfortunate. I mean, maybe the game will still work.
I'm trying to. Okay, what's going on? Can we? Can we load? Oh boy. Can we? No. I mean,
wait. Go back real quick.
Yeah.
What happens when we like click on the distortion bit? Is it like
you want to click on her?
Yeah. Is there any?
No. I mean,
No.
Nothing I'm finding.
Isn't like missing no? Like, can we like catch that Pokemon and like? You know...
Yeah. You know what, Fred? It does feel like we're kind of at an episode break, but I'll tell you what. Just between you and me, I will spend the time until the next episode sailing up and down the eastern coast of Cinnabar Island.
Perfect.
Kent, Riley, would it be an absolute nightmare for you to show like your desktop?
No, I think I can. Hold on, give me 1 second to figure out how to do that.
Yeah. If his desktop is not organized, I'm gonna get...
I mean, that's the other play if you're comfortable demonstrating your desktop to the world.
Definitely on this one.
Of his porn addiction? That's when you know it's rough, is when you're saving stuff to the old desktop. Easy access. Oh. Well, this is a nightmare. Oh, there we go. No, that's perfect, actually. Bring that back. And if you go and right-click on Doki-Doki Literature Club over on the left there, I believe go to Manage. You can go to Browse Local Files. Check out the games files.
Mm-hmm. Here we are.
And if you look in the characters folder, you will find
Oh no!
Oh no.
you did in
What if we
fact
just-
lose.
Wait,
lose
hold on.
a-
What happens when you just click on one of them by itself?
Oh yeah, this will work.
I got this. Don't even check this out. How do you spell it, Jack?
Yeah, SAYORI, I believe.
.chr.
They'll never know.
Bingo.
How are they gonna
Don't
know?
pay attention to the file size or type.
Ah, we're good. Totally fixed it. You're welcome.
Whew.
So wait, is there any
that
game
was
for
Act
you to
1.
load? Is there any game for you to load in right now? Like kit load game?
There is not. If you
No,
if you go
totally
back to
empty.
the first page. Well, you're on the second
well-
page. The first page is also cleared out your original ones. So that was
Hey, Fred,
Act
we'll
1,
dive-
boys.
We'll dive
There
in
are
more next
3
time. But
acts in this game.
yeah, I think we'll tighten it up a little bit more now that we've got the rhythm of it. But yeah, this is
Act 1 is
It's-
by far the longest. I would say we are at or past the halfway point of the game. But
Okay. So
that is,
3 acts. I
that's the
have a
shoe drop.
feeling who's going to be left standing at the end of it. I mean, if this artwork's anything to go off of, I have a pretty clear idea.
Interesting. Yeah, do you have feelings? Do you have thoughts? Anything you want to say before we leave the audience off coming out of Act
I'm
1? Because, yeah,
I'm still
you're
betting
right.
on vampires.
I mean, Yuri drank blood. What was that all about?
That was weird.
I feel like I have more evidence for vampires now than I had at the beginning, for sure.
You absolutely have 1,000% more evidence because you have 0 evidence for vampires before.
Mm-hmm.
That
It was
a great
wild
point, right?
speculation.
Right. Listen, I was saying this to
Oh,
One of your friends?
the 5th nerdist. No, that's Bruno. The 6th nerd, Tanner Johnson.
mhm.
I feel like I feel recently like I've been imbued with psychic powers.
Mhm.
My ESP has been acting up lately, so I'm not surprised that I just sort of randomly threw out vampire only to have her drink blood in this episode.
That's fair. I mean, well done, you.
It's not the planets have been imbuing me with my.
There was actually one more thing I wanted to show you on the Steam page that I did forget about.
Okay.
If we have
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time to pull it back up. Bruno, I know you just put us back on the other layout. Thank you. Can you go to the store page for this game?
Oh yeah. Isn't there a way
I
to
think
do
it's
that
that first link
here?
right under stop.
There we go.
Did you just not install any of your Steam library?
That's not important. Don't worry about that.
I mean, I don't have it all in.
We're good. If we can
Looking for a
scroll down
description.
to the description here, I think it was down there a little bit right there about this game. If you could, well, here I'll read it since it's my character. Hi, Monica here. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all of its members. But I can already tell that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? This game is not suitable for children.
This game is not suitable for children or those with easily disturbed. Yeah, no, listen, we've been waiting for the turn to come and we got there, and I am really like, I feel like next time we're gonna be out here just like tearing into it. I'm like,
That's not the turn.
it's too late for us to go again, but I'm ready to go, I feel like.
It really takes its sweet ass time with it, and I think it's an interesting game because it really fed on its own reputation in a strong way. I think a certain type of person came into this game thinking it's a certain type of thing, because it works hard to present that way for hours of gameplay. And then when that comes around, it by word of mouth it traveled so quickly that when I heard about it, it was definitely like, oh. And even when I was telling you about it, I couldn't help but be like, oh, I know what it looks like, but just hold on to your boots. I think it's interesting that it sort of relies on that almost
No,
word
I
of
knew
mouth
that there
marketing.
was a turn. I knew that there
Right,
like,
and I don't think you would get through that much
Mhm.
bad writing, which is intentionally so, if you didn't know that was coming. And so I think that's really interesting. But the rest of it does, it's a bit spookier from here, boys.
Well, good.
Sweet.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And I just want to really quickly reiterate that if you're into spooky stories, you may enjoy Preacher, a series of graphic novels
Where did that come
that I
from?
don't have the first book of on me right now, but that you should check out all of. And if you're into more novelizations, you may enjoy the Godzilla novel. Again, you can get this at your local store. This is a new release that we've really had a good time getting into here with the team. If you're looking for something a little sexier, you may enjoy The Awakening, which is the first. It's the first. Either The Awakening is the first book in the Zodiac Academy series, or Zodiac Academy is the first book in the Awakening series. It's impossible for me
Who
to
can say?
And then, of course, there is Capital, which will turn anyone into a socialist. And those are my literature recommendations. I just wanted to tag those on here onto the end in case you forgot.
Yeah, but obviously, as part of the spooky season, if you're into more classical literature, I've got the greatest works of Edgar Allan Poe here. Jack, what was your book?
Thank you,
again?
Fred. Good. Yep, Nevermore.
Just
Nevermore.
remember-
Yeah, Jack, and-
You
My
got
book
your
was
Halloween themed
my
book,
book.
right?
My book. It wasn't Halloween themed, but it was.
Nope.
It's called "What Is the Name of This Book?" And remember, we know what's best for you. Do you
Don't
promise
you
to
forget
spend the
it.
most time with me?
Don't you- We're gonna have a great day at the festival.
I love you so much.
No, it's. Well, we have to start the game over, Fred. We got our save file corrupted.
We do have to
We'll
start
get all the way
over,
to the
and we'll
festival
find out
again.
what it means when there's just no more Sayori. Unless
Who?
maybe my great workaround worked. We'll find
I've never
out.
heard of her.
Bye.